Hey guys, what's up? This is Edgemeister, and today I'm just coming at you with a real quick video because today I need to upload a video, and I've had a sore throat for the past couple days. I usually upload create videos a few days in advance, but I was hoping my sore throat would go away. But let's just say I have a lozenge in my mouth right now, so if some of my S's sound weird or whatever, it's because I'm sucking on a lozenge while I'm doing this video. So if you hear any weird mouth noises, then that is why. But anyways, this is a map that me and Crush made. I Crush All. I'll show you a map that we are actually building on it, but this is actually a forged canvas. You're not seeing it right now. What you're seeing is Eden. However, when you download this map, which will be on both of our file shares, although there technically isn't a file share, just we both have it. It is, I think it's like Eden_canvas or something like that, something along those lines. I will correct it and put it down in the description and on the video as well as the map that we are working on. Now, I can't stop you from downloading that map, which kind of sucks, but oh well. We spawn here, you go through these teleporters. Now, these two are connected and these two are connected. However, technically all of them are connected. So let's go through the first one first. So this brings you to this area here. And I don't know why this is here, but when you download it, that'll probably be there along with this. It's just blocks. You'll have to delete them if you want to make a map on it. But these we use to create the barriers to where you can go, because if you go too far, you actually die and instantly respawn. You don't get teleported, you actually die. So you can go a little bit past these blockers, as you can see from here, which in reality on a 4v4 map, this may not look too big, but that might be, you know, big enough for a hallway or like a room or something. So keep in mind that this isn't as small. Plus, knowing this, it would be cool to try to find some other places. I might get Crush back on. It'd be cool to get over there, which is actually what inspired us to make the map that we are making currently, as well as some other maps. But yeah, the area they can forge in is, well, at least from this teleporter, is showed off by these blocks here. You can actually go pretty far up as well. And by pretty far up, I mean like really far up. Like, I went pretty far before I got teleported. And you can go really far down as well. You can actually go down to there. However, there's kind of another kill boundary. So we put another teleporter down there, actually. That's like the second forge area. This is the first forge area. Now, it's actually a giant L around the map. So this is actually where the second teleporter takes you. If I come through here, you can see that I actually do come through the second teleporter. So, like I said, the first two are connected. If you wanted to make a map that was open to the SKYBOX up here, this would be the better place, because you can actually see the building. Me and Crush are about to do that. We were just gonna put some blocks right there, which worked all right. You know, just place some blocks on the map. Because from this area, the building's kind of messed up. But yeah, you can come over here and you'll actually be able to see the building in its fullest. And you get cool things like lightning on your map sometimes too. You also get this amazing skybox. This is an awesome skybox. So let's go see what the last two bring to you guys. The third one here just brings you up a bit higher than the other two, and this one is the only one without a platform. But the fourth one takes you here. But there's kill boundary around the building, so you really have to be careful. So yeah, if you go too high around the building, you will actually die. However, what's really cool is you can actually come, say, like right here, right up to it, and this is actually solid. But you may be thinking, well, of course, it's a building, it's solid. That's not always the case, and I'll show you why with stuff that isn't necessarily on the map. But yeah, this is solid, so you can actually forge on it. Oh yeah, see right there, that part of it wasn't solid from here. See, example shown right there. However, up here, that is solid. So you can actually build a map facing off of here. It would be cool to do a cage remake, where instead of like a cliff, you have this building from Eden. That'd be really cool. And then you actually have this area right here. Sadly, you can't go all the way down to the bottom, which would be amazing if you could, but sadly, this is as low as you can go. Anywhere right below this block, you will die. So again, yeah, we marked out very roughly how far you can go. Sadly, you can only go up until the edge of this thing here. I know it's kind of like, I should do this. It'd make it better probably. Yeah. But you can't go all the way into there, which would be cool. Again, you can try to move a teleporter out there and try to get it onto the docks. I don't think me and Crush even tried that. Because what we did is we actually built a map right here. We just put blocks in these walls here because these are all no clip, no collision on them. But we are actually building a map here, and I will show you that map in just a second. But first of all, I want to say that again, if you want to download this canvas, go ahead and check my file share or iCrushAll's file share. Again, it'll appear on the screen. Alright, time to go. Oh, it'd be really cool to put a map up here as well. However, keep in note, you do have to put blocks or invisible blockers, well, everywhere where there is structure, because it's not actual structure. None of it is. So, time to cut. And here it is. This is the map that me and iCrushAll are making. Now, there's been a lot of conflicting thoughts about the map. Some things that, oh, and some people came on and just put random weapons on, like this. Like, this is a power weapon that I'm actually going to keep on the map, the sniper rifle. But yeah, let's just say we had a lot of conflicting opinions and thoughts on the map. So I'm not sure if we'll be making maps together again anytime soon. But I will tell you some of those conflicting opinions too, and design choices and everything. But yes, this is the map. For some reason, iCrushAll, he likes to, instead of, you know, picking one invisible blocker or whatever, he just spams a whole bunch. And I mean, he did that with some pieces over here as well. And that's one thing. It just drives me crazy when people like build the structure completely out of like 1x1s. Although I guess the lowest is 2x2s, which you could have just used like a freaking 32x32 instead of using like 2 billion 1x1s, and it's like, it's one of my pet peeves. It also doesn't look good. Yeah, but this is the map so far. We don't really have too much. This we actually just built to stick out there. Again, another miscommunication thing. I said I didn't want this just to be flat, you know. I mean, sorry, I said I didn't want, because he just put glass here, so that looks ugly. Because when I think of docks, I think, like, here's a dock. I guess, bad example. Here's a dock, water's down there. That's what I think of a dock, and he's, like, putting glass there and stuff. I'm like, I don't want that. And for some reason, he interpreted that as, let's build another dock right here. And then in turn, I said, for that one there, like, okay, we have to change the color. And he said, we'll just put an invisible wall there. And well, I said, hey, people are gonna try though. You don't want to just like troll people and say, oh, here's a wall. Nope. But sadly, I don't think you can move them now that they're out there. And then without me knowing, he put these things down and didn't colorize them. And well, not only does it look like part of the map, but it also blended in with this, because he didn't colorize them differently. Whoa! So then I had to put these here so that people would tell that this was an edge, because you honestly couldn't tell when this ledge ended and when that started, and that's just one of the conflicts. I'm just gonna complain in this episode, just watch. Another one was here, I put a steel beam coming from there down to there, and it was like my grid ID and everything, and he's like, I don't like it, let's just put a whole bunch of boxes. And then he tried to put a box here going down until there, and it didn't really work too well, and yeah, I didn't really like it. Plus, it didn't originally look like this. What it originally was, first of all, this was farther out that way, but there were just boxes making like just a stripe of boxes down the middle, and it looked horrible, and he had no idea what was wrong with it, and it drove me crazy. And I said, I don't want a stripe, and he said, well, a stripe would look weird. I'm like, exactly. And then I told him, you know what, when they stack crates, they don't kind of stick them right in the middle. They kind of, if they were here, they'd stack them, you know, more along the sides and stuff. So I guess I settled with this. Again, yeah. And then this was another point of, I know, it's like every part of the map, another point of, oh, and he deleted my other roof, god damn him. Point of argument right here with this. He designed this area, it kind of looked horrible. Oh, I see he deleted the piece to make this not make sense with gravity again. Thank you, Crush. That piece also made it more close quarters, which is what you wanted, Crush. I don't see why, just because I made it, you didn't like it, Crush. Yeah, this is great. He's probably watching this video, and I get to gloat about everything, and he doesn't get to argue with me. It's great. Yeah, so this area was completely redesigned twice. The first time I redesigned it because this area right here was like paper thin. It was like that thin, and it was just horrible. Same with this right here. It was also paper thin and horrible, and same with this right here. It was also paper thin, and it just didn't look like a road. It looked like a 3-year-old just placed boxes down. And he said, no, I want it to be close quarters. And I said, I mean, like, even if it's this far away, a shotgun can still kill that far. Which, you know, close quarters. Because it's kind of like a area. What it was is there's boxes placed around so that, like, there's almost like an area in the middle. Like there kind of is. Although I do like this as it is right now. I'm not hating on this design. I like this design. Oh my god, he keeps deleting that block too. But yeah, and I had it all perfectly placed out too, with sight lines and everything, and then he comes and well, let's just say you want, you know, people to, you want good flow with, like, you know, areas on the map. So this thing that came right here, it used to come right up to the stairs, so you know, you could actually walk down the stairs and not put your face right into a crate. You could actually, you don't have to turn. It's not stairs into a crate. It was like an area, and I guess he didn't really like it. And then another point of the debate was this area right here, which he decided to make super small. And I said, that is way too small. Like, let's see, it was like that, like right there. And it's like, dude, that is claustrophobic. He says, no, I want it to be close quarters. And I told him, there is a difference between close quarters and being claustrophobic. This area is claustrophobic right here, especially since this is like a switch. And he's like, I know. And I said, well, no, you don't, because if you knew, it wouldn't be claustrophobic. He says, I know there's a difference. And I think maybe he knew there's a difference, but he didn't know that being claustrophobic is a bad feeling, especially for like scripting area and a, you know, kind of an almost major point of the map. But it's fixed now. It's a lot better. This area is still a little bit claustrophobic. He wanted to block this off, and I said no. Yeah, he also made these crates. One good note. These crates look really good. Some things kind of jut out, but oh well. They look actually really good. Like I said, positive things, positive thinking. Alright, moving on to my next complaint. This sniper rifle I placed to be in the middle of red spawn, which is over here, and blue spawn, which is over there. And this building here, right there, Crush wanted this to have a switch to actually move the crane and move the sniper rifle that way. So let me tell you what this switch would do. It's closer to the red side, so the red side could get to the switch first. Which, I mean, he said put a timer on the switch so it's not there to start of the game. But what fun is that when you start a game you want to play around with the map, but half the map isn't available. And what the switch does is it would move the sniper rifle closer to the red side. And that's all it would do. Yes, it's cool, it can move cranes, but that's what I thought that crane would be for. All this crane would do is give an advantage to the red side when requested. And he didn't seem to see anything wrong with that, and it turned out to be a major argument, and it was just... If you see anything good with that, guys, down in the description, tell me. Because, I mean, if Crush wants it, I don't want this map to be a complete conflict. But it seems to me that every single point of the map was pretty much a conflict with I Crush All. Except for this top area, in which I had like a car here, and we both disagreed on that. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching and sitting through my rant about every single little detail on the map. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.